you're later than I thought.
Sorry, it was a murder getting a cab. Hugh went twice round the club.
So, how many times did you get hit on him?
One bloke asked me for a light, if that counts.
Then what? Bought you a couple of drinks to say thank you, I suppose?
There was a bit of an eye thing going on, but mostly it was double entendres and compliments.
So you think you're up for a shag?
You might have thought I was up for a knighthood. It doesn't make it true, does it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, here we go with the yeah rights again. And what's the point in letting me go out with the girls, saying you trust me, and then giving me the 3rd degree when I get home?
Oh, so I'm not allowed to talk to you now?
You know, it would be easier if I just didn't say anything. Yeah, I had a good night. No, I didn't talk to any men. Is that what you want?
I just want you to be honest. Look, I want to know about this bloke. Who was he?
No idea.
Well, he must have had a name.
Steve.
So what is this, Ellie? Revenge?
What?
Because of last year.
It's great, isn't it? How the act of you shagging someone else can be condensed into 2 words. Last year.
Well, you know I've been expecting this.
Expecting what?
You! Doing something stupid to even a score.
Can you hear yourself? I mean, do you think I would shag a complete stranger around the back of a nightclub for no other reason than to make it 1-1 in the Infidelities Champions League?
Oh, now you're being childish.
No, Mark. You're being childish and offensive. When I found out about you and that slut, you begged me to trust you again. To put it behind us.
I know.
And I did. So now you want me to trust you, despite the benefit of experience, while you don't trust me when I've never given you cause not to. Explain that to me.
I'm really sorry. I just really love you. Can't bear the thought of some geezer slobbering all over you.
I didn't slobber. In fact, it was very nice.
You are enjoying this.
Maybe I am. But you know what? I'm entitled. Maybe now you'll understand how I felt when I found out you were slobbering over someone else. Now, I'm going to bed. If you want to stay up pacing the floor, worrying about the thought of me with somebody else, be my guest. There's a bottle of scotch in the cabinet. You'll find that usually helps.
So can I have one or not?
Don't ask me. Ask your father.
Dad?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want a load of 16-year-olds in the house throwing up on the carpet.
Well, Paul had one.
Exactly. I'm talking from experience.
That's so unfair.
Can't you have one in the village hall?
I'd die.
Why?
Because that's where you have your kids' parties.
Don't worry, we'll get you a bouncy castle.
Shut it, you.
You could use mine, but I can't move your Uncle Pete. You'd have to work round him.
It's always the same. Paul gets what he wants and I get nothing.
It's different for you. You're a girl.
Yeah.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Your dad worries about you more, that's all.
And what's he got to worry about if he never lets me do anything?
That Mary Elson, she had a party last week. Her mum caught her in the bedroom with 3 fellas.
No, she never.
Yes, she did, that's what I heard.
Well, what about if I only invite a few people?
How many?
25. 20, and we'll only drink Coke.
Dad, don't fall for that, she's trying to trick you. They'll all turn up with their bottles of Coke filled with vodka.
You are so sad.
She has to have a party. We'll take the carpets up. We can move the furniture.
No! I'm not turning the house upside down for a load of yobs and invite them to maul my little girl.
And is that what you think all my friends are then, do you, Dad? Yobs.
Well, if that guy you brought round here last week's anything to go by, yes.
Ziggy is very artistic.
He had a ring through his nose.
Well, I thought it looked very nice.
I am not having him in here, and that's it.
Fine.
It's not really fair, love. We did let Paul have one. I remember your 16th birthday. We never did find the coffee table.
I better go and talk to her.
20 people, no booze, and finish by 12.
You sucker.
Tell her later I'm going to be dormant for the evening.
Do we all go in the same car?
I think so. It's usually the immediate family that go in the first car.
Richard, go and see where your sister is.
She's upstairs.
I know that. Go and tell her to hurry up.
Lovely choice of music, by the way, sir. Very apt, I thought. My way.
I don't think it's too cliched.
No, if it's right, it's right.
I just remembered it's what they played at Mr. Hargreaves' funeral. It was beautiful.
Sinatra.
Oh, of course. You're right, love.
Any reason why I shouldn't be?
No.
Well, apart from the fact that we're just about to bury your father.
It would be nice if things went well today.
I'm sure they will.
She's coming.
So, you're not reading anything, Bob?
What?
Well, it's just this normal that the...
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a hypocrite.
Bob.
Look, I didn't like him and he didn't like me.
He was your father.
Well, even arseholes have a sperm count.
Tell it how it is, Dad.
Richard, go into the kitchen.
I would have thought that today was hardly a time to start digging up the past.
Well, as he's laying on my dining room table, stiff as a board, I'd say the past is pretty much all there is. Wouldn't you?
Is the car here?
Any moment now, darling. You wearing makeup?
A bit.
And do you think that purple eyeshadow is appropriate for your grandfather's funeral?
Grandad liked it.
He may have been amused by your penchant for vivid colours, but this is a funeral.
The cars are here.
Go and wash it off.
Dad.
I'll leave the girl alone.
Fine. And as it seems I'm the only one interested in giving him a dignified send-off, perhaps we should all go upstairs, change into our party gear. We could do a conga to the church. Perhaps we can stop off on the way for McDonald's.
He was a belligerent old man who didn't like me, didn't like you, and was rude to everyone he came across. His only saving grace was that he couldn't stand your brother.
Steady on.
Look, I know that he was a little shit, but can we please put him in the ground with a bit of fucking dignity?
I think I'd better sit here.
Oh?
Yeah, only I heard those three blokes at the bar deciding he was going to chat you up, so, I thought I'd save you.
Thanks. They do look a bit dodgy.
Oh, yeah, definitely cringe.
And you're not, of course.
No, but my family do come from a long line of immigrants. I think I'm a bit of a disappointment to them. I'm a mechanic.
What, and they'd rather you rob banks?
Well, armed robbery would be nice, but I'm sure they'll settle for credit card fraud and mindless violence.
Instead you fix cars.
Well, it wasn't really a career decision. I got a white yes place at the garage when I left school. Thought it'd be a good way to work out the security before I emptied the place.
I take it you didn't mention that at the interview.
Oh, funny enough, no. But then I got interested in the cars.
Well, I think it's great that you've chosen to do something different with your life.
So what about you?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, nice one.
What?
Oh, sorry, I just got this thing about uniforms.
Strange, it's not usually until the third or fourth date that men pluck up the courage to mention their uniform thing.
And, what'd you say, Mum?
That I'll wear it to bed if they dress up as a fireman.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Something like that.
And, is there anyone around at the moment in or out of uniform?
A husband and 3 preschool children.
Oh, that, must be, very nice.
He's a fireman.
You lied.
A little.
So, which bit were you lying about? The husband and the 3 kids or the fireman thing?
All of it.
So what was it? Self-defense?
Do I need to defend myself?
No, I mean because you thought I was hitting on you.
Which you weren't, of course.
Absolutely not. It wouldn't be fair on my wife.